We're rolling.
Yeah. What's that?
Have a look.
I think that's all right. Isn't it?
Shh! Hello, and welcome back to another episode, because they are episodes, of the Lack of Focus podcast with me, Matt Bentley, and with me today, as usual, is Harvey Quinn. Harvey.
Hello. How are you?
Wait for me to say.
I don't go. No,
so
go.
I go. So
then
I
you
say.
go
I go. With me today, as usual, it's Harvey Quinn. Harvey. And then you say hello.
Oh, hi. Yeah. Sorry. Do you not? Give me that line again. Cue me in, and then cue me in.
With me, Matt Bentley. With me today, as usual, is Harvey Quinn. Harvey.
Hello.
Brilliant.
There we are.
Really
that's nice. Yeah. How are you? How are things? How was the week? How was everything?
I've got a long list.
Yeah.
So, the usual catchphrase, and it is a catchphrase.
Oh, yeah, go on.
The keen-eyed on you.
Yeah, there you are.
I've mumbled it a bit.
No.
We're at a different location, and we're going to keep
Certainly.
changing location. We're going to
Endlessly.
keep. It doesn't matter.
I refuse to maintain any level of standard.
I don't want consistency. That's the last thing you want. We're at time of filming. At time of filming. It is. It's sort of Christmas time.
Yeah, it's fucking. I'm freezing my cock off.
It's cold.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know
It's
what's
chilly.
Do you know what's ridiculous?
Go on.
I can't afford to put heating on.
Oh yeah.
So this, you might, the keen-eyed among you will be like, oh, he's wearing a hat, he's wearing a hoodie.
Yeah.
Like, he's quite vibey. No. This is purely functional.
No.
I wanted to wear I've got a coat. I would have worn a coat. I'm freezing my, as I said, my cock off.
Yeah, it's cold.
Wearing a hat, I can't. I'm literally burning things to keep warm.
Indoors?
Yeah.
What about carbon monoxide?
I open the window.
Is
It's
that-
counterproductive. It is counterproductive. Yeah. But what I do is I burn all mail, as we've discussed.
Absolutely.
Any sort of documents.
We were joking about that when it was like August, September time.
Yeah.
Now, fucking hell, man. Burn the mail.
Do you know what's mental?
Go on.
I can't. Like, I've worked full time my whole life, pretty much. Come from, brought up well.
Sure.
Right, let's say that. I can't afford to put heating on, and we live in London.
Yeah.
In London.
Yeah.
In a first world country.
This is, again, I'm going to jump on this. This is a great tangent. Splicing in Christmas, cold, living in London, all good.
Yeah.
Christmas songs. Yeah?
Yeah.
Listen to this.
Yeah, go on.
You know the song, is it Geldof? Bob Geldof who sung it? And there won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time. That one. Yeah?
Yeah.
There's not, as if that's, that. Of course there fucking won't be snow in Africa. That's not the thing they're missing. Do you know what I mean? That's not the bit that they're worried about.
The food.
And also...
And war.
Do you know where there's not going to be snow in fucking London this year, big man? Do you live in California? Australia? Australia spend most of the fucking... the Christmas for Australia...
Beach.
Yeah,
That's insane.
No, their
Barbecue.
winter... Their winter...
Is summer.
Is June, July, August.
I know, but it's only about 18 degrees, which is quite vibey, to be fair. I'd be skateboarding.
But I don't understand. No, but that's the thing about Geldof, and he's like, and the only gift they'll get this year is life. It's not a bad one.
It's not bad.
I'm just
better than death. Think about that.
I just find it
Or
very
maiming.
If you live in Connecticut, New York, or like Vancouver, and there's not snow at Christmas, you'd be like, oh man,
I'd be livid.
Everything's fucked up. But if you live so many other places, Mozambique, Rio de Janeiro, Essex,
Are we just listing
places where it probably won't snow. And he's done a whole fucking song about the fact that, and there won't be snow in Africa. There's not going to be fucking snow in Africa. Of course there won't be. Idiot, man.
Do you know what else I have an issue with as well? Talking Christmas songs. You know the Baby It's Cold Outside?
Yeah, rape song.
Very rapey.
Can we say rape?
Well, yeah.
We have.
Well, I've said it 3 times actually now.
I said rapey.
You did, well, yeah, you added a Y on the end.
Don't keep saying
don't.
it. Don't keep
yeah,
saying
let's
it.
not.
Yeah. No, fucked up.
They fucked up massively.
But I gotta go. But it's cold out there.
No,
I've listen. I've really got to go. I've had a lovely evening, and it's all been very, very nice. Now I am going to leave though. Now.
Yeah. She says the people will talk. She says that.
People are going to start talking about
She's
us.
like, what's in my drink?
Yeah.
What's in my drink? Probably. I mean,
cloudy. That's pretty cloudy.
Yeah. Why is it cloudy? There's tap water, no?
When was that song released? What was
I was written in the 40s.
Well, listen.
What? So
It was a different time.
It was a different time.
When's that going to get old? It was a different time.
Well, okay. Well, this is my question. How old do you have to be for it to be okay for you to be racist? Is there an age limit?
Yeah. So a friend of mine always said to me, he's like, oh man, when I'm 90, this guy, by the way, is not going to make it to 90. There's just no way. I won't name him any. It's just, he's redlining his body.
Know who you are.
But he was, I want to go to 90.
Will you be watching this?
Nah, maybe. Okay. No one watches this.
No one is.
So, and he's like, I'm going to beat kids with my cane and be like, in my day, it was fine. And genuinely, I think people are getting older and just being like, I think people are doing that.
What, I can do what I like?
I think some older people who were like turning 70, 80.
What, they're fuck it, rock and roll on
who were
on
like
minorities.
And it doesn't stop at minorities, just young people in general, anything.
Or whoever, yeah.
Just anything. I mean, I'm getting cross at things.
I am as well.
But I'm getting cross at things that are genuinely annoying, not immigration.
No, yeah, of course not. So I'm getting annoyed.
You wouldn't be here without immigration.
Exactly. I wouldn't be. I'd be digging a ditch somewhere.
Do you know what I mean? I want to do my ancestry thing to find out where I'm from.
But do you know what? I have a problem with that.
Because then you're on a database forever.
Because you're on a genetic database.
And they'll get you.
Genetic.
I'll get you.
I don't want to be on a database.
You're on enough already.
I'm on so many.
Don't keep putting me on the database.
I'm on so many databases.
How many do you
already.
need? I'm on one. Leave me alone.
Me. I generate so much data every day somehow. I don't know why. But I just like be Google searching things.
Oh, speaking of age, I'm fed up of people saying, this isn't a moaning podcast, by the way. It's not what we're just doing.
No. Well, we did have segments in mind.
Oh.
But go on. Your age. I want to hear this bit.
I don't like people being like, oh yeah. So when I was 17 years of age, stop saying years of age. We'll just say 17. Or like they're like, okay. So person on fucking TikTok being like, hello, yeah. So I'm 26 years of age. Just say you're fucking 26. Just shut the fuck up.
Do you know what people?
You're just trying to make anything sound slightly more fucking important. Just shut up.
Do you know what really? This thing makes me. I mean, I wouldn't. It wouldn't. I don't want to overreact, but it makes me want to. Anyone that says it makes me want to spit in their face. Anyone that says, "Oh, I'm 27 and a half." Oh, I'm actually 6'1.5" tall. It's like. I'm going to spit in your face.
You know I do that though. I say I'm 6'2" and a bit.
Why?
Because I'm not 6'3", and I'm not 6'2".
But you are 6'2".
Because I'm
because you're 6'2".
That's what always confuses
me.
Don't say
and a half.
Well. On 18,
half an inch doesn't matter.
18th century, 17th century.
Also, I'm told.
1870. If something happened in the 18th century, what does that date begin with?
17 something.
Blows my mind that.
Because it's this.
I realise. Yeah. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I don't like it either. So like 1664.
17th century.
Is the 17th century?
Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah.
Mental.
Yeah, it is annoying. It is again.
People go, oh.
Anyone saying that, I don't want to spit in their face, but it riles me up.
It riles me up, and that's every historian.
Yeah.
They have to say
my god! The amount of historians I want to like.
Just smash.
Smash unconscious.
Just smash. What's the format we were going to go for?
Oh, the format, we're going to do 4 segments. Intro, we've done that. That's accomplished. Off the list.
Nailed it.
Letters.
Yeah. Are there any letters?
Oh, let me check. Yeah.
We've now grown to a point of this is how the show should be, just sort of me. That's good. I'm afraid no one would watch if it was.
Mate, you've already got your own show. It's called TikTok.
Yeah.
And it's quite literally your own show.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the Matt Bentley show. He's got his own show.
I'm nailing it.
Don't know what he's doing with this.
There's a lot of fucking idiots on TikTok. I'll go to that later. My God.
Well, okay, letters.
Read out the letters. Fan mail, for want of a better word.
We don't have any.
Again.
Well, I mean, it's been a few months since we've done this. But I'll make one up right now. Hang on, wait. Well, we're not going to edit this, are we?
Make one up for next week.
I'll make one up for next week. Oh yeah, I'll make one up for
What's
next week.
the next bit of the segment? Because that went really
well. Oh, hang on, wait. Segment, next bit, next segment, movie review.
Oh.
Yeah, movie review.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be a review. it could be a movie you really like, but you
Yeah.
think that what you would change about a movie.
Okay,
That's what I like.
Did you bring anything to the table today?
Titanic, more Billy Zane. We've talked
More
about this.
Billy Zane
More Billy Zane
in
in Titanic.
Titanic.
Get more of him in there.
It's fair enough.
Why is he wearing eyeliner? He's not wearing eyeliner, but that's the beautifulness of his face.
How did he lose his hair so rapidly? Because you know how people like him. So let's go
Probably because he chose to be a professional actor.
under lights constantly,
Yeah,
just burning your
Yeah,
scalp.
when he was on Titanic, like turn them lights up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Zane,
Billy, you're not gonna want to do that.
yeah,
big man.
your scalp is very, very close to the lights. They're very hot, Billy Zane. He's like, nah, I can handle it.
Most people who have like floppy, lovely long hair. Oh no, the guy from Nirvana, he fell off and he had long hair.
What? No, Kurt Cobain?
No, he
Oh no, he died.
He died,
Oh, you're
mate.
talking about the bassist?
yeah.
Oh yeah, his hair's all gone.
It's just rare to have such thick hair and then be completely bald like Billy Zane is.
And Billy Zane was like polished bald.
Yeah, no, like it's by the time he
Dr.
does his
Xavier bald.
he does his like cameo in Zoolander, and you're like,
Yeah, but
he's
back
still
down
re-
Zane.
he's
Yeah.
so handsome
So
still
handsome.
though.
He's handsome now. Yeah,
Yeah, he's still handsome now.
he looks a bit like the villain in Thunderbirds. No.
No, you're 1,000 years old.
Yeah, I know.
My first real thing of Thunderbirds was Thunderbirds Are Go by Busted.
For the movie,
Yeah. I don't think it did well.
No,
The song did well.
the Busted they smashed it really, in my opinion.
In
At the time, I hated it.
in everyone's opinion.
At the time, I hated it.
Of course you hated it.
Of course I
You
hate
were a
it.
purist.
Yeah, yeah.
What
But
were
now,
you listening to circa 2002-3? What was your...
I went to see Slipknot in 2002.
Shut the fuck up. You're
Yeah.
so cool.
I know, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
That is so cool.
With my dad, to be fair.
Your dad's a cool guy.
He's pretty vibey. But I think he was wearing suede shoes.
Yeah.
and a bucket hat.
How old would Slipknot have been at the time?
In their late 20s.
Fucking hell, it's so
Yeah.
weird to think of them as ever being young
I know,
guys.
because they're ageless and because they wore masks.
Masks. Gorillas. Who else did the mask thing? Rey
Rey
Mysterio.
Kylie Minogue.
Kylie Minogue.
No, she didn't. No, I'm thinking of... who am I thinking of?
The Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera.
Loads of masks.
Loads of masks.
Masks are good, man.
Yeah. The Orcs.
Only
Lord of the Rings.
only a few of them wore masks. They just had a handprint over their face.
It's the same thing, isn't it?
What else? There was another movie.
Mrs. Doubtfire. He wore a mask.
So well as well.
Really well. Oh, again, if I was going to make that movie better,
More Pierce Brosnan.
more Pierce Brosnan.
More
Always
Pierce.
more
This
Pierce
is
Brosnan.
actually we do joke about Pierce, and we will get him on at some point.
Yeah.
His agent's been dodging me.
I know. But do you know what's funny?
As my agent keeps dodging me.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah. Pierce.
So we've got something in where we
Look,
got.
what's happening is
He's a reliably good bloke in that film, just trying to do a good job work. He's trying
Such a
to
good
trying
job.
to smash Sally Fields, who's so hot. She's still hot now, right?
Is she?
Yeah.
Was she in ER?
I don't give a fuck about whether she was in ER. She was in Mr. Doubtfire, and she's also in that show, The Big Three, the Big Three show.
The Big Three?
No, it's on Amazon. They love, and there's those three kids. One's really like a bigger lady.
The fat lady?
Yeah. Yeah, and there's the black guy who's
You can say fat, as well, that's not.
K Sterling, who's like an amazing actor, and
Three.
Milo. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Ventiligma.
Yeah, whatever
That
his
guy,
name
the
is.
one that he's a bit like
He was in
Stallone.
Heroes. He was in
yeah,
Heroes.
Yeah,
And he was young Stallone.
He was Stallone's
the
son.
Stallone's
Yeah,
son.
in Rocky, yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Anyway, Sally Fields is so hot, and Pierce Brosnan's character's just trying to bang her.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, I've got baggage. I've got three kids and a
he's
husband
like-
who's still alive who wants to see them the time." He's like, "I don't give a shit about that. I'm not. I just
He's like,
want
I
you."
love those beautiful kids. He
Love
says
those
that. That's literally in the script.
I love those beautiful kids.
That's exactly. That's fucking good. Pierce, I know you're watching. What's happening here is there's a miscommunication. There's been a miscommunication between your management.
When I kill for Queen of Country. That's not bad. I lost it.
No, that's pretty good.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Stop this, Charlie.
Stop this, Charlie.
This has gone on
When I
long
kill,
enough.
When I kill for Quinn and I can't do it.
And it's Bond. James Bond.
James Bond.
That's good. That's sort of there.
Yeah.
Sort of there the entire time.
Yeah, that's really good. Man, Pierce brother.
Bringland James. No, for me. Pierce is a great guy.
He's a great guy. Sean Bean also good guy.
Yeah.
Good guy. Good guy.
Got stabbed in the neck, Sean Bean.
What? Did he?
Outside a pub in Hampstead, yeah. A couple of years ago now.
Was it a football related thing?
I don't know. Sean does what? Who the fuck is picking on Sean fucking Bean, man? Who the fuck is going toe to toe with Sean Bean?
How much time do we have?
Not this guy. Not me.
Oh, that's 50. We got 5 minutes from here.
Easy.
Movie reviews. What else movie would be really, really good?
I watch this time of year. I watch. So last year I didn't watch any of my favourite Christmas films.
What are they?
If you know me well, you know that every year I'm terrified that I'm not going to make it to the next Christmas. I'm a very paranoid person like that. Have I told you that?
You've never told me that, but that makes so much sense.
Yeah, I'm always just like, oh my god. It's a wild way of existing. I'll tell you that much.
It's a nightmare for friends and family.
Horrendous, but it is the facts. Best Christmas films: Love Actually.
Of course, Love Actually.
The Grinch. Although
I love
I don't like Jim Carrey anymore.
but I do love his classics.
I think I can separate the man from, because the man
is a nightmare. I think
he's a nightmare. I don't think he's a very good person.
I don't know if he's a good person, but I assume based on Jim and Andy.
I don't think he's a good person.
Based on Jim and Andy, it worried.
Dude,
me.
I heard reports that he gave like multiple girls like fucking gonorrhea and just didn't give a shit about it. Is that liable?
That's hearsay.
I heard.
Slander. I heard. You can't say. Okay, I don't think you can say I heard. You can't refer to what other people have said, but you can allegedly. He gave loads of birds gonorrhea. Well, let's not say birds. Young women.
Well, they didn't specify age. I hope not too young.
Hopefully not too young, Jim.
Another thing on this really is no focus. Actually, I don't want to say this because I like him a lot.
Go on.
It's who used to do Punked?
Smashed and Mutcher.
Smashed and Mutcher.
And that,
who
my friends,
never wears a baseball cap.
That, my friends, is a loophole.
That's clever.
Illegal, very legal, and I've checked this.
And he didn't even train as a lawyer. You don't know. You're almost. As you have no idea what you're talking about, and you come with that just instantly.
I am clinically stupid. Yes.
Yeah, medically.
Diagnosed.
He Schmutzler,
yeah,
talking about the Olsen twins being like, can't wait for those kids to. He didn't say kids. Those girls to turn 18, and it's like, fuck me, bro. You're saying this on MTV.
They had a countdown for like.
He's saying it on like national TV.
Emma Watson, didn't they?
Just not giving a fuck. Not giving a fuck. I'm telling you, man, it was a weird time.
Jesus, that was our time. Think about that. Well, that's basically that's how we grew up.
Very much our time.
You guys have had it way easier.
Are you assuming that you're talking to young people here?
I presume so. Because you know what? I don't think anyone over the age of 35 has the time to watch this nonsense.
Yo, there's no way anyone over 35 is right. But we're not 35. We're not 35 years old.
Well, I am sort of.
You're 29.
29, I know, but that's only 6 short years away.
You're nowhere near.
You're nowhere near 35. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine being 35 years old?
No.
It'd be mental, wouldn't it?
I sure fucking hope I get there.
That'd be well. You've got 7 more. How old are you? You're 27. That's 8 more years of thinking. Oh, I'm gonna not get another Christmas.
I'm not afraid of saying how old I am. I'm 31 years old. I don't give a fuck. I'm youth. I look great for 31.
Yeah, you did pretty fucking
young.
Excellent.
I don't know that great.
Should we wrap up? We'll do a little word from our sponsors.
Oh yeah, who is the sponsor?
Well, I don't know, but I was thinking I could use this period of time to encourage people to listen to good music.
Wrap up. My doorbell just went.
Yeah, go for it. But again, a word from our sponsors. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. You'll see.
happening? Oh, hello.
Well, we're not here. We're not. I'll cut into that. We could just leave that bit in. What was the? Oh yeah.
Does the sponsors make you want to buy the product?
Welcome back.
That's what they're there for. They're there to pitch their shit.
Pitch their shit, and it's
tat.
It's tat, but look, they're paying us a significant wage to endorse it. I'm boring myself saying it. I've taken it off. It is cold in here, as I said. I'm burning stuff. We've got a little fire going in the corner. But also, I wanted to show the tattoos.
Harvey did. So I'm going to explain this for you.
Yeah.
It's very rare that I have like 6 or 7 smallish, a couple of big tattoos, like scatty, shitty little tattoos. Yeah. I met Harvey, and they're all right. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to get loads of tattoos, man. I kind of just stopped in my late 20s. And then 2 friends of mine, one guy called Aaron and Harvey, both were like, yeah, man, I'm going to get fucking covered in tattoos. And I was like, sure, whatever, man, go for it. This guy goes and show the first one you got.
That.
How fucking huge that is.
Pretty big, that one.
And then you just kept going.
And then that one, and then that, and then this one. That's pretty big, that one. But do you know what? The good news is...
There's good news.
The good news is, being an actor, it doesn't really affect that at all, does it?
You joke. It actually doesn't affect it.
I think it does. I think,
yeah, if anything, people just go, hey, that guy's fucking badass.
That's cool.
Doesn't give a fuck.
Tattoos are badass.
They're
badass. But I think if we were to do like period stuff...
Yeah, because that's so much fucking fun.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a fun one.
Jumping in like Mr. Darcy, in and out of the water. In and out of the water.
God. Yeah, listen.
Freezing.
Well, luckily...
I mean, look, I say this, fuck period dramas.
Okay.
But if you see me doing a period drama in a few months, know that I love them.
If they see you in a TV show doing a period drama in a few months, be the quickest turnaround I've ever seen in my life. From you sat at this table to auditioning to getting to set to pitch everything, miracle. So
that's true. Okay, if you see me in a period drama in a couple of years,
then in a couple of years you can change your mind, bro.
Know that I love them.
You love them.
And
it's like what I always say.
Yeah.
I auditioned for one of the terrible fucking piece of shit that is Jurassic World, right?
Oh fuck! Did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. And I remember doing it and being like, that was the first time I met the cast director that you met today.
Bloody hell!
Yeah. That was the first time. And I did it, and I thought to myself, going back on the tube, I was like, you know what? If I get this, I'll just be like, I'll say to my friends down the pub, like, you know what? It's actually pretty good. Like, I mean, I know, and like, it's a fun movie. It's a romp. Like, everyone's involved. If I'm not in the movie, which I'm not, which you can clearly see, I'm not in that movie.
It's a popcorn movie.
Piece of shit fucking movie. What the fuck are they doing? Go and make real fucking films.
And I would write a real film if I thought that it would be easy to get made. But the movies that I want to write,
you're a pretty extreme guy. I think if I wasn't, me and Ryan, we write a show together.
Yeah.
And just because you haven't seen it on TV yet doesn't mean we don't. It's not an ongoing project. Okay, it is
ongoing.
It's fucking ongoing.
It's a slug. It's a slug.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I think you keep me tethered because I would go off on tangents. But I think if you were to do a solo writing project, you would do absurd.
It'd be really stupid. Yeah, I don't think
your TikTok is weird. You're a weird guy.
Odd.
This is the most normal.
Yeah, probably.
You get.
Probably, yeah. Probably.
Or when I come to Harvey and I'm like having a complete breakdown and I'm really sad about something, then he just clicks in and be like, hey man, what's up? Okay, well here's the plan, we're going to... And then he's fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, I can be serious.
You have like a 4% reserve for when you need to be serious. Correct. But the rest of the time... Bizarre, and if you were given some sort of budget... And time...
Untethered?
Yeah, it would be...
I don't know what
would be dangerous for you,
to be honest.
If you were given season 2... of something, of your own show.
Oh fuck yeah!
Season 1, you got to play by the rules. Season 1, you got to jump through the hoops. Season 2, the budget's doubled.
Yeah.
You can pick your own cast.
Yeah.
And you can go off on weird tangents. You can have an episode set in wherever.
Harvey, we're giving you Star Trek.
Yeah. Here's the
baton.
Yeah,
all right, motherfuckers.
Yeah. So we rebooted Star Trek. And that first one did well, didn't it?
Yeah, I'd cast Pierce Brosnan as the lead captain, and I would probably put Van Damme in there as
Claude?
Jean-Claude as like his version of Data. Do you know what I mean? You know Data.
Never watched Star Trek.
Star Trek is with Jean-Luc Picard.
I've never watched Star Trek because I was playing sports.
See, I wasn't playing sports. I was watching Star Trek.
That's the difference between us.
Yeah, I was watching Star Trek.
Yeah.
And painting Warhammer.
You still paint
Still do
Warhammer.
that. I love it. I've been loving it this week.
Don't play sport anymore because I
Injury.
rattled my body so badly
Sporting
playing
injury.
the sport that I can no longer do it anymore. So now I just lift weights and run 5Ks, which is so fucking.
Did you run 5K today?
Yeah, I ran 5K today.
Did you?
Yeah.
How was the knee?
The knee's fine, but it's a shit time.
So Matt, and those of you watching, you might know this, but you might not. You've fucked your knee, haven't you?
I have fucked my knee. Oh man.
Yeah.
Tell you what it is. I fucked my knee playing football in like a couple of years ago, and then I thought to myself, don't get the surgery. Just do absolutely nothing.
Well, how did you get slide tackled by some devious bastard?
No. Firstly, no one would ever catch me if I slide tackle. I'm far too quick.
Yeah.
What I've done there is
I'm
playing centre of the park, right? I'm playing in the middle of the park. I'm centre midfield. I'm fucking just dictating play. They can't handle me. I've already done 1 assist. I'm fucking just bossing it.
Powerful player.
Yeah.
Is your style.
And these 2 plebs have sort of like come across me like that, and one has stepped on my foot into the turf, and the other shoved my body forward. So my body has kept going, and my foot stayed where it is. And then I just heard, like, you know, a bottle cap going.
Oh.
I heard that, and it was so loud, and I screamed, and then I fucked my knee again playing tennis.
Holy shit!
But it is what it is. What? That's probably so boring.
No.
For people watching this.
I mean, look.
I was going to.
If they've got this far.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh god! If you have got this far,
well done.
Have a look at no.
Well, yeah, maybe take a long hard look in the mirror.
Do something else.
I mean, and for those of you that have just got this on in the background, and there are a lot of you,
don't do that.
Don't do that to me.
Don't do that.
Do I come to your place of work,
and this is a place of work,
and ignore you?
Don't.
Do I make you work in the corner and just ignore you? Because this is work.
We're not on a fucking lift right now.
I am doing this. We are doing it, and again, I want to reiterate. We are doing this for cash. As I said, it's very cold. I can't afford to put the heating on.
That's the only reason I'm
There's burning piles of detritus.
I don't enjoy this.
In the corner. So yeah, pay attention because.
Pay attention. If I meet you in real life, and I've met a few people in real life who have come and spoken.
Yeah, I know. This isn't a game.
I'll ask you about this.
Yeah.
And if you come up to me, you're like, "Oh, I love the Harry Potter stuff," and I go, "Oh, what about the
actual show?
What about the actual?" No, and this isn't even the actual show. The actual show. Yeah. So like, I'll say, "Oh, what do you think about the podcast?" And if you look at me and you go,
"I don't know what that is."
What one? No. If I've got a pint in my hand.
Normally that happens at the gym, though, doesn't it?
It's happened. No,
it's happened in a pub.
It only happened once at the gym. It's happened 4 times in pubs.
Bloody hell.
I don't spend that much time at pubs either, actually.
I know. So imagine if you did. That'd be probably double those numbers. That's 8 numbers.
8 easily.
Eight numbers. That's 8 numbers. It's 8 number ones. This is 8 numbers. 8 numbers. Moving on. This we haven't addressed yet. But do you know what I mean?
Go for it.
I don't want to.
I'll show them the other option.
Okay, yeah. The other option was green screen. That's actually quite good. And then we could put something.
Then we can make us look like we're anywhere.
We could anywhere.
Okay, let's do that.
No, yeah, because I don't know how we'd do it, but I could figure it out. I reckon.
You reckon you figure that out?
Oh, green screen, yeah, for sure, for definite. Let's do that next time.
Let's do it right now. That's much better.
Okay.
It's mostly on me. You'd be in.
I'd be. Well, look, I just cut a part of that off.
Would you argue I'm the main one?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
You bring the numbers. 8 numbers.
8 of them.
8 numbers. There you go. Look, do you know what we should have done this from the beginning?
Is that better
so
from the beginning?
Silly? Well, yeah, because I could put like a nice landscape.
No, I don't want to. No, I want to. Oh, no, I do.
Yeah, I want deer just jumping across.
You can make them move.
Yeah, you put a video in the background.
No.
Yeah. I would have like maybe a futuristic landscape, or us sitting like in an office in New York City.
Yeah, well, I was thinking the office thing, library sort of vibe. Because guess who wouldn't be quiet in a library? These guys.
These guys.
I tell you what, who else fucking winds me up on TikTok?
Go on.
There's a guy there, right? He keeps coming up on my for you page and fucking pissing me off. He's this fucking prick who used to be in the army or whatever, and he talks about like fucking having ice baths in the morning and it's the only way to live your life and da 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 da.
It's not.
And he preaches the entire time about it, right? And he's got like greying, short, tall hair, and he's like,
what's his name?
Rick guy. I didn't even register his name because he's so annoying.
Have an ice bath every morning.
Oh, something like that. Yeah.
So much other shit to do. I've got to do send emails. Got to do
burn letters.
I've got to burn a lot to get the heat up to beginning.
You are supposed to be working on our show as well.
Working on our show. I've got to make coffee. I've got to
paint the Warhammers.
Because
otherwise, playing with them without painting,
I can't be getting in an ice bath in the morning.
No.
Why not just have? Also, where'd you get ice from?
People filming their. This isn't. Oh yeah, he basically goes on to say like, oh, you should follow the way I live my life now. And then in the same breath, he was like, a couple of years ago when I used to make these videos, I was telling people that you only need like 3 hours of sleep a night, and I was wrong. So what makes you think you're fucking right now, you prick?
Yeah, you can always be wrong.
What makes you? And now you're like, you swore. It was like the whole witch thing when they were like
witch thing.
Well, they used to burn witches, be like, this is definitely we are the smartest minds. We are the brightest of the time, and we must burn this woman to death. And not only her, hundreds others of them.
So many.
So wrong. And then they were like, the atom is the smallest thing. Trust me, I'm a scientist. It's the smallest thing. Split that in half. So
that doesn't mean I'm
saying people, especially those were actual scientists, people on an app, the equivalency, and I swear to God I mean this true, the equivalency of us, right? The same as us talking to a camera in a room, and yet he's like, oh, you should live the way I live and eat this and do that because I'm so fucking right about everything. But you just admitted like fucking 4 years ago that you were an idiot. So why am I going to get in a nice bath now?
Why would I listen to anything they say?
You only need 4 hours of sleep a night. You don't.
You definitely need 9.
I like to get a good 13.
Mate, I need to get so much at the moment.
So do I.
It's a nightmare. Also,
7.5 hours.
Because it's cold and it is fucking. I'm burning again.
Yeah.
My skin is just so shit.
Mine. I mean, I know from a distance. I'm looking at the camera. I'm gonna be okay.
I look alright, but up close, it's just so dry.
Yeah.
And disgusting.
You look really sad about that.
I am sad about it.
Yeah.
I am sad about burning fucking wood to stay warm because of the government, and it is their fault. We live nearly 30 years living in a country which is meant to be a global leader.
Yeah, not anymore.
Not anymore. But do you know what I mean? Like, and we can't afford to put the heating on.
That's awful, isn't it?
People are going to be dying in their homes.
I saw a thing on the news being like, people urged to put the heating on in their bedrooms and main rooms. As if that's news.
Yeah, as if you're going to die.
As if that has to be news. When did we get so political? Well, listen, it's lack of focus. It can be about anything.
It can be about anything. And it will be about anything. And how long have we got?
We're
another 5 minutes.
We were so clever in the naming of this show. And it is a show.
And
these are episodes.
And there's a season.
Oh, we're probably in series 5? Should we say series 5?
I'd say let's start series 5. It's series 5, episode 1.
Series 5.
Do you know
Series 1 was definitely when we were in the first flat. Series 2 was when we did that weird thing where we had a guest on, which we'll never do again.
We're never going to do that again. I mean, look, it was fun.
We'll get Piers on.
We get Piers on? Piers? I don't know why I said it like that. It just was fun. Piers, again, miscommunication. And look, we've obviously pissed off your management because we did have a bit of an exchange of emails. But what I'll do is I'll go to the head of the snake, cut off the body, which is your useless management.
Because they made him do fucking Black Adam.
They made him do Black Adam. Get rid of them,
Piers. You're one of the juggernauts, man.
I know, Pierce Brosnan.
You don't need to be doing films with The Rock.
What? Pierce?
You don't need to be doing films with The Rock.
No one does.
You're so... No.
No one does. And look, if you see me in a few years
doing
with
a film
Dwayne
with
The Rock
because
Johnson,
he's a nice guy and he works hard.
Know that he's a really, really nice
Talented
guy. So talented.
And the films, they're good family
And
films. He's not trying to go... He doesn't want to go to Cannes Film
Do you know what? Do you know what? He works hard.
He does
you know
work bloody hard.
He's up at 4 a.m. every morning.
It doesn't... Apparently. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Do you know what else about him?
He
can eat a whole stack of pancakes in one sitting.
And he does. And you know what?
He does, doesn't he?
Every time... The best thing about The Rock is every time he does a good deed... He's got his guys filming it.
Oh, he's got his guys filming it.
So that everyone can see. So that you're not left out of the good deed.
No, yeah, you feel good about the deed.
Because if you do a good... Like, do you know what I mean? What is the fucking point? What is the fucking point of doing something nice?
If no one sees it. There's no point, is
can't
there really?
think
You
of a
have to have
single
eyes
fucking reason.
on your good deeds.
Feed the algorithm with good things.
You gotta feed the algorithm.
So, I mean, I don't know whether Dwayne just sort of carries a film crew around with him. He's certainly strong enough.
He's certainly strong. If what is he not? What is he?
Because I think it would be weird. It would be I think it would be bizarre if he was to go into a shop in Hawaii, which he did recently, and go, "I'm going to buy every single Snicker that I used to steal from here after work, and give it back to everybody, and like sign some checks for everybody."
He says manna a lot as well, doesn't he? He loves manna.
Yeah.
Oh, manna. Oh, good manna.
It'd be very strange to do that. It'd be very strange to go to his PR guys. I was thinking today, you can wrangle up 6 or 7 cameras, 6 or 7 at least, 6 or 7 cameras to get the angles, and get a good sound crew and get some makeup on me and the lighting, and head down to this store that's a flight away.
Fly there, of course, always.
Not gonna drive, and film me doing good stuff. That'd be bizarre. He's done it off the back, and they were filming anyway.
Look, he's a you know
what's funny about this? I've realised that I will slam anybody if it's not a funny. If I'm enjoying it. I actually don't mind The Rock, but
he's all right. He's all right. I don't know him. Here's the thing. Don't know him.
He's not doing what Arnold Schwarzenegger, the weightlifter, funny, but he did movies. His movies were good.
His movies were good.
You bang on about Terminator 2.
You've not seen Terminator 2, which is actually mind blowing.
I won't watch it.
I don't understand why. It's such a good movie. It's James Cameron.
What's better, Die Hard or Terminator 2?
Terminator 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. Because I only watched Die Hard for the first time last year.
It's a very good movie.
That's a really good film.
Very good movie.
That's a really good film.
Christmas movies. I really like The Grinch. Grinch is like up there for me.
Yeah.
Taylor Momsen's in it, which is bizarre.
Yeah.
What else do I like? What else Christmas movies?
Oh, Home Alone stuff.
Home Alone.
They're great. They're great.
Lost in New York. Terminator 2. It's all right. I prefer the first one. I like the traps in the second one way better, and the iron that he throws off the roof.
That's the first one.
That's the second one.
He gets the iron in his face. The first one.
No. He throws a brick. He throws the bricks off the roof.
Oh, I don't think I know the second one enough. I'm a bit of a purist. I don't really like sequels. So.
You don't like sequels?
Not. Hence why I haven't seen Terminator. I don't mind the third of the trilogies. I watched Terminator 3.
I don't want to talk about the
and I don't mind Home Alone 3.
I don't want to talk about Terminator 3.
The Rise of the Machines.
I don't want to talk about Rise of the Machines.
They rose up.
I don't want to talk about them rising up. They didn't rise for me.
You're about to fail that mission.
I don't quote it.
Yeah, good film and that airplane hangar at the end.
Good movie. That
another good Christmas film. Go on quickly.
Well, obviously Die Hard's good, but it's not really. I don't really feel like it is a real. Everyone says, "Oh, it's a Christmas movie."
I'm not really spacey on other Christmas films.
Any movie.
There's fucking loads.
There's so many. Like we said, Love Actually. Did you see that thing I sent you? The gymnastic thing that got deleted from Love Actually. There's a subplot where the little kid is a gymnast.
There's like 4 subplots to Love Actually.
Dude, and they filmed this whole sequence of him flipping and shit around the air. I'll show it to you after this. And he's flipping around, and you watch the whole thing, and it would have been so expensive to film. And like the fact that they got that far, the fact that they filmed it and edited it together before thinking,
you know what's mad?
This doesn't work, does it?
Like Martine McCutcheon is so lucky she filmed all of her scenes with Hugh Grant.
I know.
Because otherwise, you're like, bye.
Yeah,
I saw it being reviewed by Americans, and they're like, oh my god, the cast of this is still so successful right now. Martine McCutcheon. Nope. Oh my god,
Do
yeah.
you know why?
To us, she's like this icon.
She is, but she I think she made some bad decisions after that movie because she could have been.
Kind of made the good ones.
She could have been like a really big movie star after that, but then she released a Christmas album.
Oh, you know who released an album? The severity in your face. Kate Winslet's song is not bad.
Kate's released an album.
Kate Winslet has a song.
Do you know what? On that note, we're going to run out of time. Look, okay, I'm going to wrap this up.
Go on, wrap it up.
Like and subscribe as always. If you do see me in person, come up to me and say hello and that you're a fan. If you're not a fan, stay out of my fucking way.